Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. What's up, y'all? Today is February 18th, and it is 1:02 p.m. Okay. Spirit says somebody cannot stop talking about you, baby. They constantly, look, 8 of Wands, I can't make it up. Constantly. But you know what? They ain't talked about you, ain't thought about. This could have been somebody you could have been in some kind of family dynamic with. Alright, take it how it resonates. Or, I'm hearing this could be like elevation level. You could be at the same level, or you were at the same level with this person. Somebody didn't want you to elevate. Okay, so somebody could be 10 of Pentacles legacy, 8 of Wands. They speaking bad on you. They speaking ill over you. They're trying to block your finances. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Trying to block you from, getting to the bag. Right. Yeah, this is somebody that feels like they the top dog. You hear me? Yeah. What we got here? That you are all right where you're at. Right? You're content. You're not competing with nobody but leveling yourself up, learning more, growing in your own knowledge, wisdom, and confidence. Right? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. You ain't worried about nobody. I heard what you said. Spirit said something else, but I'm not gonna say it. Anxiety, listen, you are not bothered. You're not bothered by whoever this is. Because you already know the laws of attraction. Come on, Spirit, what's this? Somebody wants you to be nervous and anxious and fearful. Child, please. Listen, 8 of Pentacles, this could be something you do for work. They see what you do is good work, and they don't want you to achieve it. Somebody wants you to fall off. Temperance, but you too balanced for them. Look at that 4 of Swords. Yeah, they want you to fall back, to be afraid, to be fearful. Yeah, they're out here projecting. Be careful what you say, man, especially with your cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Alright? Take it how it resonates. Queen of Cups. You could be this Queen of Cups, but this says with your cups, so we're going to go with the energy that I'm picking up, alright? This could be a water sign. The Lovers in the reverse and the Sage of Wands. Something about choices, trying to block your choices, trying to block your options. But this is about your money and your confidence. And your confidence. What we got here? We'll take these. There go that Sage of Wands. That's that page energy. Somebody could have Leo. This could be a king. I'm not sure what the sages and stuff mean. I used to know. I don't really do it. Seeker of Wands. Seeker of Swords. This is a Page of Swords. This is somebody that's watching someone. They could be watching a King of Wands. This Witch of Cups. The Magician in reverse, because something went back. Whatever they was throwing out in the air, whatever they was trying to manifest. Yep. With this Witch of Pentacles. See, this is about your Pentacles. You could be the Queen of Pentacles. What we got here? Sage of Cups. There's a King of Cups in the reverse here. And then we got the Hanged One. And then we got the Lovers in the reverse. So something could be on hold. This Sage of Cups could be... There could be an imbalance here. So this Witch of Pentacles could have been doing some kind of energy work over this King of Wands. They're watching this King of Wands. And then we got this Sage of Cups, this Page of Cups. This is giving me pages. Could be a King of Cups, though. Okay? They're in the Hanged One position about love. So somebody could be, unsure about a choice or unsure about someone. I think it's this. I feel like somebody's trying to choose between a Witch of Cups and a Witch of Pentacles. Yeah, they're upside down though. They're a player. They're a player. Hey, they're a player. They just want to juggle. Yeah, but somebody definitely trying to block somebody's movements. Apprentice wands in the reverse, yeah. The sun, hidden. But yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, possibility. Somebody doesn't want somebody to advance, to move forward. Lord Jesus. Look at that King of Wands right on the bottom of the deck. This is about a King of Wands here. This is about a man. Somebody want to take a man from somebody. Somebody don't want a man to... Somebody watching this King of Wands to see what they do, where they go. This Queen of Pentacles and this Magician in the reverse with the Sage of Cups. I don't know if this is one person, right? Somebody could have tried to affect your finances, your stability, your destiny. Somebody sees you as a threat. Somebody sees you as competition. 555 on the clock. Yes. And there could be a man involved, whether you know it or not. But there's a man involved that could be thinking about leaving somebody and going somewhere else. Alright, but see, this spirit said this nigga ain't no good though. They ain't no good. They ain't no good. They're a player. Right? They use and abuse women's emotions. This person could have, the star could have worked with somebody to, these two could have worked together. This Queen of Pentacles, this Witch of Pentacles, and this King of Cups in the reverse. You could be the Witch of Cups now. Don't get it, you know. You could be the Queen of Cups. Very loving, caring nature. Maybe you got your eye on someone. We got a Knight of Wands and a Nine of Swords in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? You've overcome something. You've overcome some kind of heartbreak. Somebody's watching somebody to see if they're healing. Somebody was expecting somebody to be out here wilding and shit, but they're not. They're healing. They're taking the time to learn how to love themselves. Okay? Yeah. Justice. And this is justice for this Witch of Pentacles because she caused some kind of heartbreak. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Some kind of talking against somebody's life. Their household, their relationships. They're telling their business, you know, gossiping. Yeah. Somebody sees that whatever they was doing, it didn't work. Yeah. The sun. The sun. The sun came out. Something's been made aware, yep, of how somebody was collaborating with somebody, or a collaboration did not work. Or somebody was collaborating. Something to that effect. Working with other people. Alright? I don't know, Spirit says somebody could have found out that somebody was going to somebody to get some work done. Spell work. The Emperor in reverse to try to control somebody. Look, Tower in the reverse. And look at this shit. Judgment. Somebody tried to cause a tower in somebody's life. Somebody's under judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Yeah, listen, because they didn't learn the lesson. They refused to close out a cycle. They wanted to keep somebody in some kind of cycle, but somebody had already... Listen. Somebody was trying to keep somebody in a cycle. You hear me? You hear me? Competition. Competing. Working with others to come against someone. Weren't they, Spirit? 4 cups in the reverse. Yes, they were. I feel like this has been done to a King of Wands. It could be a male or female. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so you could have had a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, your strength. Yeah, that's how you overcame whatever it is. This heartbreak. This is your justice. Yeah, you moved away to calmer waters. You moved yourself out of someone's controlling behavior. We got the Two of Swords. Listen, you're no longer blind to how the attachment that somebody was trying to keep you in. A toxic energy, a toxic behavior, toxic lovers, toxic friends. They under judgment. You see somebody, and your strength and your ability to move away to calmer waters is what got you out of this situation. All right? What's going on here? Yeah, because there was a lot of effort to try to keep you in some kind of, in this toxic cycle. Anything else from this deck, Spirit, please and thank you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm sorry. It's to keep you from walking away, from being unable to let some shit go. Somebody wanted you to constantly to be pining over situations. I'm telling you, they couldn't stop you. They would try to. They tried to stop you. They tried to stop you from moving out of this cycle. Man, look at this. Empress in the reverse. Have you always sad? Have you always, well, yeah, working on or trying on pining? I'm hearing pining, crying over failed relationships, friendships, whatever the fuck it is that you may have had hopes for or had an emotional attachment to. All right? But in order to keep those relationships in your life, you would have to succumb and sacrifice yourself to a bunch of fucking toxic ass behavior. Yeah, man, listen, I ain't lying to you. Yes, it didn't work. Look, and that's the truth. Right, you speak the truth. Yep, You know exactly what it is. Listen, and you knew when it was time to go. When you were being led to leave, you moved. This is what they didn't want you to have. Options. Somebody wanted you to stay stuck. Somebody else is stuck in this toxic ass energy. They could have bound themselves to this toxic ass lover. Remember what I said? Yep, they done bound themselves together. They were both working together. They may have been working against you, but they both had their own ulterior motive for why they was doing it. Jealousy, envy on both ends, you hear me? And both of them wanted to possess the position you were in. Come on now. That's why they ganged up on you. Somebody wanted your strength. Somebody wanted your wisdom, your confidence. You hear me? Stop playing. And the only way that they can mimic that shit is if you was in low vibration. Come on, Spirit. You hear me? Yeah, your vibration's too high. That shit's backfiring. What you say? Family. This could be family. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they wanted you to stay in this toxic ass family. Right? And I must say, a lot of people say they were attacking you. A lot of gossip. A lot of attacks. Gossip. A lot of people stay in these toxic ass families because they be waiting for a fucking inheritance at the end. That's crazy. You better go ahead and let God give you what he gonna give you, and whatever's for you is for you. Fuck around, find out, ain't even nothing being left, and now you done sacrifice your own integrity. Right? That's gonna be that mirror effect. That's when people gonna start seeing themselves for who they are. Because you are not in no, depressive energy. You're not confused. You're not confused. You're not confused. You're not confused. And this is what they didn't want. They didn't want you to elevate to this position, because if you elevate to this position, then people are going to be wondering what the fuck's going on with them. Right? Because you, look, family, look at this, 10 of Cups in the reverse. What else we got here? 4 of Pentacles. Why you hold back? The truth. Could be also something about something that was held back from you. You know the truth. Yeah, this toxic family. There you go. That inheritance. Why would you wait for somebody to pass on to see if they left you something out of their hard fucking work, man? If they put in work and, they put in that lifetime work where they can, have a decent, retirement or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like that's what somebody worked hard for. You know what I mean? And they're going to leave it to the people that they love. I don't know, that's for somebody. What's going on here, Spirit? Victory, baby. You overcame. When you moved away, you elevated yourself. Listen, 6 and 4 is 10. Listen, 9 of Pentacles. It started with the 9 of Pentacles and it's going to end with the 9 of Pentacles. This is who you are, baby. Listen, you are not pining and you're not accepting none of these fake ass apologies so people can try to come back into your life after they fucking talk down on you, after they became the obstacles in your way, after they made shit harder for you. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, they did. Listen, and they attacked you. They did. They came against you. Alright, let's get a couple of these and then I'm going to close this up. I'll just stop by, say hello. What we got? Energy shift. Yeah, you shifted your energy. Yep. You moved away from the low vibrational energy. You stood up for yourself. You stood your ground, right? Let me see what we got here. You cut through the confusion. Ace of Swords. You cut through the confusion. Yes, you did. 3791 could be significant. What we got here? Real estate, home, house. All right? There could be something around some kind of real estate, a home, or you cut through the confusion about this house, this home, or whatever truth, whatever spiritual gift of wisdom and foresight you have. Yeah, look at this shit. On the outside looking in. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. With you and your Nine of Pentacles energy, listen, because they was out here throwing black magic. Look, the white bull, masculine energy. Listen, you're the white bull. You're very strong. You're a leader. And you walk with authority, power, and dominance. Fire energy, masculine energy, Taurus energy. Yeah. Come on, Spirit. What's going on here? Yep. Somebody's been using some kind of liquids. Yep, they burnt bridges with you. That's what they did. When they did this shit, they burnt the bridge. Yeah. Listen, because you are healing. You are covered. You are protected. You are ascending to the highest level of human existence. Yeah. And that is having self-sufficiency. Knowing thyself. Right? Depending on thyself and understanding that thyself comes from the Most High. Understanding your power and the power that you walk in, right? Is God-given. Right? He got you in his hands. Yes. Ooh, what we got here? I don't care. Boundaries, emotional detachment, lack of empathy, uninterested, unbiased. Somebody don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear it. Look, they want what they want. They want what they want. That's what it is. Sit. Spirit says sit, watch, and observe. Then make your move. Period. Yep, listen. Ooh, because somebody is enraged and confused. What? Yes, these cards flipped over. The black. Oh shit! The black magic and the energy shift flipped over. I'm gonna flip it back over. It flipped over when the confusion came out. It flipped fucking over right on top of the devil and the ten of cups in the reverse and the burning bridges with the tower. Man, listen. I'm gonna leave this right there. Yeah, somebody's confused and they mad. They pissed. They really are. They're really pissed because, all right, Spirit said we can do a couple more. Yeah, because whatever it is, it didn't go their fucking way. They didn't care. Listen, because you walk in a healing frequency. And what's this behind here? And you are receiving a gift. You walk in a healing frequency. They walk in a hurt, broken, toxic, tear every fucking thing up in the China shop kind of energy. All right, Spirit, what's going on here? Now we done. Sit back, observe, and then make your move. And we're going to leave it alone. And we're going to ascend to the highest human form. Thank you, Spirit. That's the message, y'all. I'll see y'all. Y'all stay up, deuces.